Katie Cats, and welcome back to the 4th day of Halloween Fest. Today's video is all about scary games. I'm doing the top 10 list of the scariest games ever made, so let's get to it. Number 10, Fear. This first-person shooter earns its way on the list for its insanely creepy villain, a little girl who can rip people apart with just her thoughts. And if that doesn't sound horrifying enough, prepare to have heart palpitations when you catch quick glimpses of her throughout the game. Any brave soul willing to put themselves through this nightmare should also be prepared for a ton of jump scares and the feeling of claustrophobia. Let's just say, Fear is a very accurate acronym for this game. Number 9. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. The pairing of twins and a cursed camera make for one terrifying game. With a sense of helplessness and a camera as your only tool, be prepared to have the living poop scared out of you. This game was known to be very visually appealing, but keep in mind that it did come out for the PS2. So kids, grab your cameras and find out what's really chilling in your room. Number 8. Five Nights at Freddy's. A summer job turns out to be a nightmare. Well, that sounds redundant. Working the graveyard shift in a Chuck E. Cheese-esque joint takes a turn further creepy when the robotic teddy bears turn out to be psychopaths. Stuck in a tiny office with only security cameras and very limited power to keep yourself alive, do you have what it takes to survive Five Nights at Freddy's? Number 7. Slender, the 8 Pages. Slender Man has gained a cult following for a reason, and it's not his fashion sense. He's one creepy dude in a dark forest. One of the most popular games ever played on YouTube has a simple concept. You look, you lose. This is a game where the more the merrier is true. It's much more fun watching your friends shriek with terror than it is crying alone. With the Oculus Rift, this game would be number 1, but I felt like it was an unfair perk that these other games can't have. Number 6. Condemned Criminal Origins. Prepare for violence and jump scares. This game makes its way onto the list for its perfect mix of horror and first-person combat. Playing as an FBI agent on the hunt for a serial killer, this case gets a lot more complicated when the killer's minions attempt to kill you. Trust me, this is not a game for the weak of heart. Number 5. Outlast. There's just something so darn creepy about asylums. Sometimes chasing your dreams can be deadly. Playing as a journalist chasing a lead at an insane asylum, you're left with only your camera that has night vision to navigate your way through the chaotic hallways. But watch out! Some of these patients are not too welcoming to outsiders. With dark rooms and loud noises, this game is filled to the brim with horror goodies, but you better not let your batteries die. Number 4. Alan Wake. Playing as an insomniac author, you are left to battle the occult forces when your wife disappears while on vacation. But things get a little more confusing with your lack of sleep starts affecting your mental state. You are left to decide what's real and what's a dream. Let's just hope for your sake and your wife's that you're not wrong. Get ready to be sitting on the edge of your seat throughout the entire game. These developers have mastered the art of suspense. Number 3. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you need any proof as to how scary this game really is, just check out PewDiePie's reaction. Playing as an amnesiac who wakes up in a mostly abandoned castle, you are left to find your way out. This game is all about setting a tone that'll make a chill run down your spine. Expect distant echoing noises, loud rumbles from behind the walls, and to start seeing half-formed dark figures in the dim candlelight. But just when you thought this game didn't sound that bad, turns out this game also has a monster after you. There's a reason this game launched PewDiePie's career. Number 2. Silent Hill 2. Everyone is pretty much in agreement that Silent Hill 2 is the best in the series. The cold stuff gets put on the back burner, and the storyline focuses on the personal story of a psychologically damaged widower left to wander through the purgatory of this town. It wouldn't be a Silent Hill game without the bone-chilling thick fog blanketing your TV screen and hindering your guesses as to what monster is going to pop out next. But it is the first game to have a storyline that is up to the interpretation of the player, so be prepared to argue its meaning with a friend. Silent Hill 2 has everything and more that you're looking for in a horror game. Coming in at number 1. BioShock. This first-person shooter combines the best aspects of a mystery game and the best aspects of a horror game to create a truly unique and terrifying experience. The once idyllic city of Rapture is now a watery grave. Cast in dim lighting and crumbling buildings, the atmosphere of this game is a combination of both awe at the amazing visuals and fear of what could be hiding in the ruins. Besides the amazing scenery, this game also has some of the most terrifying monsters you'll ever encounter in a game. What makes a monster truly horrifying is when they reflect bits of humanity, something BioShock is able to do. If that didn't make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, I'm sure the music will. A quick honorable mention to this list is The Evil Within. I'm super excited to play this game. I think it looks like it could be the scariest game ever made, but since it came out today, I felt like it was unfair to give it a spot on the list. But man, that trailer, that's some scary stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching my top 10 scariest games ever made. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any and all social medias. If you're not yet a Katy Cat and would like to become a Katy Cat, who has become a Katy Cat? Hit the subscribe button to see more videos. Bye!